Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. So I'm on Scott Selections here for Tuesday, January 2nd. Before we get into today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We had a loss in hockey with Tulvin and under, a half a point at minus 140 on DraftKings. We thought Seattle wouldn't score many goals against Vegas. They didn't. They only scored three, but Tulvin unfortunately was involved in two of them as we picked up a loss. So we'll look for a winner here on Tuesday. And for today's play of the day, going back to hockey, gonna look at a matchup between the Red Wings and the Sharks taking place at around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And for this game, we're going to go with the Red Wings team total over 3.5 goals at minus 140 on BetMGM. Time recording of 4 a.m. Eastern Time. Covering's why we're going to take the over for the team total in this game. First reason, Detroit's quietly been a very good offense this season, as the Red Wings are averaging 3.54 goals per game, which ranks fifth in the league. Meanwhile, the Sharks have been really bad defensively, which is why this team's one of the worst teams in the entire league and probably the last, I don't know, decade and change. But the Sharks are allowing 4.05 goals per game, which is the most in the entire league. And the Sharks have not gotten better defensively as the season has gone on, as the Sharks have allowed at least 4 goals in 6 of their last 7 games. So the Sharks, simply put, are a really bad defensive team, and Detroit's a very good offensive team, which should result in a lot of scoring chances for Detroit in this road game. But to go through the actual shots allowed, the Sharks allow a ton of shots on goal, as the Sharks are allowing 35.62 shots per game, which is the most in the entire league. Now, Detroit is also really good, besides just scoring, at drawing penalties, as the Red Wings actually lead the league in power play opportunities, while the Sharks commit a bunch of penalties. The Sharks are on the penalty kill, or they have been on the penalty kill 128 times this season, which is the third most in the league. And the Sharks also have the fifth worst penalty kill in the entire league. So you have a team that draws a lot of penalties, that's pretty good on the power play in terms of percentage, against a bad penalty kill that also seems to commit a bunch of penalties in general throughout the course of a game. Detroit might be on the power play 4 times in this game, and I do think they should be able to score at least one, maybe two, if they are given that many chances. But the Red Wings did face off against the Sharks earlier this season. It was a very fun game. Sharks did win the game, but Detroit did score 5 in that one. So I do think Detroit once again has the firepower and the overall talent to put up a big offensive showing in this matchup. But simply put, you want to give me a good offense, a top 5 team in goals per game against the worst defense in the entire league, a team that's allowing more than 4 goals a game, and a team that's allowing the most shots per game. I do think this line does feel a little bit short. I know 3.5 might seem a bit high at first glance. I think it should be closer to minus 150, minus 160, in my opinion. But if Detroit can score 5 in the first meeting, and once again with them averaging 3.54 goals per game, I do think they're in line for an offensive outburst here in this spot on Tuesdays. Play that once again here for Tuesday, January 2nd is going to be on the Red Wings team total over 3.5 goals at minus 140 on BetMGM. Bye, everyone.